What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus Ally X gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna check out some Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, the Steam Deck seemed to be able to play it no problem at like medium settings, but I feel like if we would turn it up any higher, probably would have been dropping frames a lot more. So, with this one, we'll just do our normal 1080p high. If I can do that without dropping, well then we'll just make the video like that and call it quits. If it's like a 30-40 FPS experience, even though a lot of people think that's playable, we'll also do 900p medium and 720p low, as we usually do. So, let's go get it hooked up to the capture computer, and let's go see what it's willing to do.
Well, alright. First off, we'll just do 1080p here. And then if it can't hit 60, well then of course we'll go ahead and drop it down to 900p and do all that stuff as we usually do. Though this game kind of screwed me over on the Firebat. All of a sudden it just stopped letting me, like, play. Probably because I signed in and out too many times. So you have to quit this game every time you mess with the settings, so that's probably all it is. So I'll probably have to come back and do that small form factor PC later because it didn't work on that either. Well, alright. We'll just get ourselves pretty much the same footage as we did on the Steam Deck, since it made me restart. Though we'll go a little further since I'm actually able to move this time, since I can have a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. Steam Deck, the only way I can play a game like this is if I hook it up to a dock, and I can't do dock and capture computer at the same time. It doesn't have enough ports, unfortunately. Well, it does, but then I'd have to unplug a bunch of stuff from my freaking capture card constantly. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to have to unplug and plug stuff like that into something like that. Because then you wear that thing out. What I should do is get one of those little adapters that goes in between. Then I wouldn't even care. You could just, unplug it from that every single time. And if that thing ever breaks, oh no, get another $8 to $13 little adapter. That's what I should do to solve that. But the other thing is, it's not actually screwed in anything. That case has some weird issues, and it was not lining up. So both the GPU and that are just kind of like in the freaking PCI slot, and then if you move them too much, they will pop out, and then not good things will happen. So that's why I just leave things alone back there. Yeah, I probably just didn't put the tray back in straight. It's one of those PC cases with a removable tray. So that's probably all it is. So next time I go to dust or whatever, I'll try to fix it. But even that is a pain on that. You gotta go lift that big ass 45-inch monitor off there, hope you don't drop it, break it, or scratch it, or anything like that. Then you have to take off that heavy ass glass. Well, it's not even that heavy really, it's just kind of awkward to hold. But then you gotta hope that doesn't get broken or anything. And I'm always worried anytime I frickin' pick it up, like, is it gonna keep doing that transparent and not transparent thing, or is it gonna break? That's like the coolest part of the table, so I hope that don't break anytime soon. Luckily, it's got a great dust filter on it, so shouldn't be too dusty in there yet.
Everyone's dead. Explain this. I can't. What do you mean you can't? I don't know what that is, or how it got there. You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, The breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I understand.
Then,
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
they have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
Alright, a little bit more here and we can at least run around and see what 1080p FPS is like, but if I remember correctly, it took like 20 steps and we started dropping under 60, so that's why I decided to do not RP and all that stuff too.
Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
But still, it's not like it's unplayable or anything. I'm sure most people could have plenty of fun playing just like this. Anyway though, let's go move on to non-RP. Well now, here we go, non-RP. Let's just look at the settings real quick. And of course we'll be going with the medium preset, like we usually do. So there we go. With that, let's get ourselves into the game. So alright, here we go. Non-RP and medium settings, and we're getting way better FPS now. Well, not anymore, since we just started a cutscene. Those all seem to be 30 FPS. It wasn't just a Steam Deck thing.
Coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Stay behind me.
Yeah. Seems like you're mostly if you're getting over 120, so you could just lock it at 120 and basically stay there with non-RP and medium settings. Obviously, except for during the cutscenes.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now.
A demon attacked me. What was I supposed to do?
You don't need to fight.
Are you saying it won't happen again?
You're right. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp, or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Alright, we were already getting plenty of FPS before, so this is kind of silly, but figured we'd still do it anyway. Gonna drop it to 720p and low here. And with that, let's get back to the game. Well, here we go. We're in the game. Obviously it does not look the best, but we are getting like 260 FPS at times, 150.
Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain.
Seems to only get like 260 if you stand still, which is kind of pointless. But yeah, more like 150s. So not really that much more FPS, really. I think we were already getting like 130, 140. But this is for the people that only care about FPS and nothing else. Me, I'd probably just play at 900p medium settings if this was my only system.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
They're falling from the breach.
Alright, let's kill these things and then we can move on. Alright, though, let's move on to a little camera.
Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay now. I think this is the right way to go, but I guess we'll find out relatively
We're
quickly,
getting
won't we?
close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Oh shit, there's a lot of them. Who should I attack? Well, I guess, yeah, let's just start with that one. You're not getting me in the back. Oh, random cutscene.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Barrack Tethras, rogue, storyteller, occasionally unwelcome tag along.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Aw, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, barbaric, but
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh. My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
Then I owe you my thanks.
Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner
We got
is
some
no...
crazy magic.
Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Oh, cool. So you can just jump. I was gonna say, well, that's not cool. How'd you guys get over there? Sandra, get the hell out of the way.
Demons ahead. Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Double click a party member's portrait. Alright, there we go. Oh wait. Alright, enough. Can I just like play, please? Okay, there we go, finally. Okay, now we've got so many people here. This should be pretty easy. Although that looks like a special one. Oh, where'd you go? I guess he's gone too. Is that it? We still got the... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, we still had the music playing, so I was like, Alright though, I think that's probably good for camera recorded gameplay, so why don't we go ahead and wrap this video on up?
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Dragon Age Inquisition on the Asus Ally X. And couldn't quite handle it at a constant 60 at 1080p high, but it still was more than playable. So, like I said, when we start dropping, I'll usually try to, go through all the different graphic settings. Now, there's some games where that just doesn't seem to work, where there's like basically just resolution, and in those games, it's like, well, I do what I can. But that is pretty much that for this particular video. I do not know how the Firebad is gonna take to this, but I guess we're gonna find out, because that's the video I'm gonna go make next. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, 'cause I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.